Who cares about what they're doing in those disposable sports games, AAA games? I don't even play those. I'll just stick to my good old JRPGs. Well, shit. Howdy everyone, Lady Priere here. Hopefully this will be the only time I do this, but given that this was a triple whammy of disappointment, I couldn't just ignore this. So here we are, the absolute state of JRPGs. Lord help me. Let's begin with the one I was least likely to buy even before it was announced. Now, I already ranted about Disgaea 7 previously, but I'm gonna do it again because I'm too lazy to look up the old video and I got more shit to say. Plus, I'm scripting this, so maybe I'll be a bit more coherent. First off, let's get the dumbest part out of the way. I don't want to be that guy, but the western cover for Disgaea 7 has Higan's chest covered up. It's not even like the rest of the game is censored, so I don't even know why I bothered. If this was the only problem, I wouldn't even bother complaining about this game. Let's get into the real mess. Now, I had a feeling that we were in for some shit ever since Disgaea 6 had standard classes like the Nekomata locked behind DLC paywalls. Now, in their defense, they didn't do that for 7. You want to know what they did? They locked all the unique characters behind a paywall. So you want Laharl, Etna, and Flan in your party? Pay up, stupid. And they're not even grouped together. Shit's all over the place. Laharl and Etna are with Razi, Mao and Desko are with Axel. There's no rhyme or reason to these groupings aside from bilking more money out of suckers. Which leads me to the next point. This game launched in the West with roughly $100 worth of DLC. Now, granted this game has been out for months, which leads to a different problem. Why not just wait until the inevitable Disgaea 7 Complete Edition? We know they're gonna make it, why not just wait at this point? I guess they'll probably take another year to do so, but still. And somehow the most annoying part is that there's microtransactions now. Microtransactions in a friggin' SRPG! I know that Nipponichi Software is in bad financial shape, but holy hell! You trying to speedrun your decline? What are you doing? Anybody who needs microtransactions to beat a Disgaea game just should not be playing the game. I'm sorry, but no. Play something else. Like, literally, play something else. There's plenty of other options. Again, just wait until the inevitable Complete Edition, especially if you want the other characters. They'll put all that in there, plus bonus stuff, for probably $70. It should be $50, but that's a whole other issue. And now we move on to... Oy vey, we had no idea how good we had it by getting Yakuza games 3 years later. Turns out we were getting the complete versions of those games too, because now we have to pay extra for New Game Plus. You know, the thing that was free and every other JRPG that had it as an option? This is already bad enough, but I can hear you asking, how much is it? Surely it's not that much. Well, here's the thing, it's bundled with a bonus dungeon, so if you want the privilege of New Game Plus, you gotta shell out an extra $20. Yup, the game is already $70, and now you gotta spend an extra $20 for a basic fucking feature. I'm not even touching the topic of the English dub. Who the fuck is this dub for? I'm not listening to this. The sooner we stop hiring talentless YouTubers for VA work, the sooner we can advance as a society. It doesn't help that they altered the script so much. They used to have 2 separate texts, one that follows the dub, another for the sub. Now they're getting rid of that entirely. There's not much else to say here other than, what the hell is Sega doing? Why are you doing this to us, please?
Here you go, create another table. You wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little table.
$70 remake. But Priere, I hear you say, they had to remake a PS2 game. It certainly will include all the content. Atlas said themselves it won't contain the answer or the FemC. The answer wasn't even that good, but it's the principle that matter. If I'm paying $70 for a Persona 5 reskin, I mean a Persona 3 remake, I want it to be the most complete version possible. I'd gladly pay $90 for them to include the FemC and the answer as extra content. I know that shit takes work, given that they'd have to make models for the FemC's exclusive characters. Instead, $90 will get you a reskinned Persona 5 with some Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royal costumes because fuck you! Yes, there's Day 1 DLC! No, we can't just throw that in the game, what are you nuts? It costs money to make a UI this boring to look at and put the Baton Pass feature in, because today's mixed-up teens can't grasp the idea of not playing Persona 5. They're just playing the Steam version of Portable, you big baby. They fucked that one up too! The game is glitchy as hell, and the only update they did was fix typos. Oh damn, it's all better now! I'm so fucking tired.